Shaming men to be cleanup men is about some of the dumbest shit the matriarchal clan ever drew up. Let's attack their manhood and make them prove that they're real men by raising babies from other men. If they love us, they'll have no problem doing it. Yet, real men raise their own kids, right? And of course, most men have empathy for mothers who lose their husbands or baby fathers to death or jail, especially if either came from the father trying to provide for their families. But bashing and shaming single men who don't have children and prefer not to be a cleanup man or take on another man's responsibility is just illogical. Man or woman, it's not your obligation to deal with someone else's kids, no matter how fine you think they are. It's just crazy that you all get more upset at the men who don't want to deal with children that you made instead of the person who should have married you and been with you for the benefit of their own children. But apparently, women believe that they can discard men that they have children by for stupid shit like cheating, while ignoring the fact that if he's a provider, that's going to stop once you end the relationship. Which is why I strongly believe that if you void the relationship or file for divorce, the other person isn't obligated to pay you anything. Only when a man leaves a woman for his own selfishness or for no reason should that woman be given alimony, because it's unexpected, not something that you instigate yourself. It's no different than people who quit jobs without a strong, legitimate reason instead of being fired. They can't receive unemployment. You left, dummy. But as I've said before, our government incentivizes this impoverished mentality, especially for black women, because now the groups like Democrats can show a census of single motherhood climbing so they can get more children and families funding from the government to line their own pockets. This is why every time a Republican runs, all we hear in the black community is rumors about cutting the food stamps or WIC. All the Democrat has to say to get majority of the black single mother votes is that he's going to keep those stamps and welfare benefits on point. For most women, they see their kids as blessings, when in truth, without a husband, they're just baggage if you're still in the dating market. And the man stepping up to play stepdaddy does not make him honorable to anyone but the person he's helping benefit. To everyone else, he looks like a fool. And that's why love has to conquer all, because love and no logic will have you fighting uphill battles the entire relationship, especially a new man trying to be an authoritative male figure to children who will never respect them as their real father. Most of these women don't even raise their children to respect adults anyway. I'm sorry, but that monogamous agreement shouldn't be worth all of that. And I'm not even telling men that they shouldn't be stepfathers. All I'm saying is that no one has any merit to shame anyone because they'll voice their opinion against it, because you definitely don't see women lining up. And if a man decides to though, that woman should be down on her knees every night thanking that man like he's the God or whatever higher power they believe in, because he's the one physically they're putting up with that situation, not some entity you're praying to that isn't physically there. And that, my boy, is the most disrespect out of all of it. Nubian Roots, man. 100.